Let's see whether the iPhone 7 is still worth in 2022. The iPhone 7, which came out in 2016, is not even comparable to the latest phones, which can get far better photos, performance, and so on. But for most people, a phone should get their family photos done, messaging, and maybe some video calling. So this is not going to be an issue overall. And for these things, the iPhone 7 is still good. The cameras are fine, not something amazing, but they get the job done. They're far superior from the low-end Samsungs. The videos are really good too. It's able to get up to 4K 30 FPS, and the colors look nice. Again, it's not comparable to the newest phones, but when you compare the iPhone 7 to another phone on its price range, for example a low-end Samsung, you'll be able to understand how much better the iPhone is. The battery isn't good, to be honest. If you change it, you'll get around 5 hours of light use, which isn't good compared to the newer phones. If you want to solve this problem, you can easily carry a power bank around so that the phone won't die anymore. Although I cannot say that the performance is really good, I can say that it's on par with other low-end Samsung phones. I took for reference a Samsung A13 that costs around $150 and one Voodoo that scores 290,000 points. Meanwhile, the iPhone 7 scores 230,000. That combined with the iOS optimization is going to do most of the stuff then. Of course, with both phones you won't be gaming or doing heavy productivity, but texting, videos, photos are going to be fine. Although the display is small, it's relatively usable. Close to a resolution of 720p and 336 ppi, you won't notice the pixels, which is just enough than what you will need. The only case where you will be disappointed at the display is if you had a better phone before. For example, with an OLED display or maybe a higher refresh rate, such as 90 or 120 Hz. It's worth saying that the iPhone 7 will no longer get updated. So for example, developers will eventually drop support for iOS 15. What does that mean? For reference, I took WhatsApp and Instagram and they support up to iOS 12, which came out in 2018. If we do a calculation, then the phone is most likely going to last you 3 years. The speakers are good, the Apple apps work, the Taptic engine is good, and Touch ID does not bother me if I have a mask on. Overall, if you find this phone for $80, it's a good deal from my opinion. But if you can spend maybe $200 to $250, I would easily recommend you a OnePlus Nord or a Realme 9 Pro, which are both going to be much better than the iPhone 7 in all departments. Thanks a lot for watching and see you in the next one.